Hi, what's up YouTube? This is Leo. I promised a few buddies that I'll be uploading this video, so here it is. I found the main reason for Call of Duty Modern Warfare WarZone to be failing a lot with DirectX or missing map, missing files, when you actually have the whole game, supposedly. The reason for it is because actually there is no file right there. There is no, like, if it says it's missing, it is missing. I will explain what right now. Let's just begin, right? Starting with the game itself. Many people out there says that the only reason for this, the only way to fix this is by uninstalling and reinstalling. That may fix it, may not fix it. Scan and repair, I tried several ways. It does not repair the game. Actually, it just makes it worse. So let's take a look and see why is this happening. So if you go to the Call of Duty Modern Warfare folder, you'll see like just a regular game, a few exe files, datas, and whatever. I haven't tried injecting my own DirectX not my own, but from another game. It didn't work that much. Well, I haven't tried anyways because there was a different reason. But even a launcher with it slightly different, but files were still missing. I thought that was just the game as was reading it, but it's not. So if you go to Call of Duty game folder, you can go to data, and then go back to data. No, not go back, but just data and data again. This is the whole game right here. It's the compressed file, right? You can click it and you'll see that it's like 90 gigabytes of data, right? That's the full game. What happens, I'm just gonna explain, I'm sorry. When you compress something like this right here, you will see a bunch of files. All of them have to be the same size or close to it. The only difference is the very last one, right? Because I mean there's no more information. That's the very last one. So if you're experiencing dev errors, if you're experiencing DirectX issues, if you're experiencing any other issue, this could be the reason. I tried, first let me explain how I figured out. I tried deleting this to trigger a scan repair again, because sometimes you could delete 8, 9 scan repair and it just doesn't replace it. It thinks it's okay. The reason, let me explain first, because I think it's part of the context. So scanning and repair does not work, right? If I reinstall the game, this Call of Duty developer says they just suck. These devs suck. If by any chance the download stops and this file is like, let's say above 450 megs, it'll count as downloaded, right? So 8 will stop. Let's say you pause the installation, you resume, and this has like 500 megs, it'll stop. It'll continue to 9, and then 10, and then 11. So if by any chance you have internet drop or spikes, it stops the download and restarts again, you will see that there's a lot of files that will be stopping. It has to be like this. This is the size it has to be. If it's not this, you're missing files on each compressed file. And the game, it doesn't validate. When you open it, it should validate every single file, but it doesn't. I mean, it's Call of Duty, it's 3R, so they suck. So how can I explain this? I have my Call of Duty mod right here. This is just a short example. I dragged out most of the files that were like this. File 1 and 0 and 1, of course, are full. The 7, 8, 9, and this is just like a regular installation. The game will say it's full, right? But it's not. So take a look. There are plenty of files that have missing information. No matter what you do, even, and this is the problem, this is what's so bad about Call of fucking Duty. I tried removing this, scan and repair, and what it did is that it reinstalled the same fucking files with the same amounts of data, with the same missing files. So scan and repair is not gonna work because it will just re-download the same files for some reason with the missing information. Doesn't work. Solution, because that's very important. can it be fixed? Now how to fix it? So how to fix it? Let me first, give me 10 seconds. If I happen to install this in my folder of Call of Duty, this is how the game's gonna look. Missing files. It'll boot, but there's gonna be a plenty of data that's missing. As the game does not validate, I could see, I played twice, I didn't like it because of that. I felt like I was hacking. I could see people, I could shoot people through walls, through the doors, or whatever. I mean, not thick walls, of course. So the game does not validate. You can see through objects, and it was bad. I felt like a hacker. I was raping, like just killing side left to right, whatever. So, but I decided to keep them in the event that one day maybe I decided to, you know, wall hack. It will be legal because these files are legal. These files are as the launcher, as this motherfucking launcher left in my folders. So they're legal. What can I do? Anyways, so if you happen to uninstall and reinstall the game, you just gotta cross your fingers that it doesn't happen again. So what can you do? I can't promise you anything because right now my internet is super slow. But I'll try, or maybe if one of you guys have a very fast internet connection and you have a working Call of Duty WarZone game, you can upload this. You can upload this to Mega, to Rapture, to whatever file out there. The best thing to do would be to upload them individually. So let's say if you guys have the 8, 9, and 10 missing, you just download individually 8, 9, and 10. You'll be good to go. It won't be happening again, right? So one of you guys, ask a friend if their Call of Duty is working. Just get a hard drive, get into the computer, copy that files, and put it into your Call of Duty folder. You will run into some other issues. Therefore, that's why I got this little thing right here. So, a sticky note. What can you do? So after copying your files into your game, I'm sorry, I can't provide them to you right now. Like I said, I will upload if I could. It's best to just copy the whole thing. Because there will be some other files that will not have the same size. I also browsed and there's some other files over here, like this one is 19K, but I'm pretty sure you have one that's 13, 15. The one I had before, it was like 12 or something. So not every file is complete. It's pretty fucked up. So you can uninstall and reinstall. And if you don't have any lag spike, or if you have a very good internet, probably you won't have this issue again. Maybe until next patch, right? Fuck Call of Duty. So potential issues. What I did is the following. I uninstalled the game to leave no records, no tracing, regedit, whatever. So just uninstall the game, right? Close the launcher. And then you just put the new file over there in this very same position. When you come to Call of Duty, it'll say right here, oh, hold on, let me do it for you. Games. So rename it so the launcher doesn't find him. God damn it. Battlenet. There we go. So it's open another program. Oh shit, there we go. So now it's gone, right? Battlenet doesn't know we actually exist. I'm sorry, I'm taking too long to explain all of this, but it's quite complicated, and I wish you guys have everything cleared up. So right now, Battlenet does not know that this actual game exists, right? That's why I renamed the folder. So as you can see, it will tell you locate the game, right? So you locate the game, and you just do it. It's gonna initialize, see if there's any update, and boom. That's the best outcome. Sometimes it's gonna tell you it's a different file, it's an outdated file, but it will not patch it. So in this case, what you have to do is the following. If you're running like, let's say it's telling you it's a different version, right? It's very common because the settings and all of it is from a different computer. So so what are you gonna do in this case? You come here, you open your Battlenet. It will not know, of course. You got the folder over there, but if it tells you that it's a different version, just rename it to Call of Duty 2 or 3, so it doesn't know it's there. You come here, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. You install the game. See, it's fetching data and whatever, yada yada. Download manifest, and they're here. Here's where you stop. So it created the folder, created the patch information, it created the data, created the config, and most importantly, it created a Call of Duty config information that it's a different version. So this is in Call of Duty Modern Warfare document folder, but I'm gonna explain this later. So right now, let's go back into the game folder. So it thinks that it's gonna patch the game, right? To install the game. Absolutely no, it will not. Close the launcher. Rename it. Now it's Modern Warfare, the full game, the one that says it's a different version, but now it's gonna be recognized by the launcher. So as you can say, it's paused. He thinks it's gonna download, so it's validating. This time it's gonna see what the fuck's going on and say, hey, wait, what? It's the same version, it's fine, and lets you play, right? Boom, there's no different version. That's possibly what's gonna happen when you copy it from another computer. Now what's the next issue? It's a different version, it's the different settings in this folder than the settings in your My Documents. So when you open it, it's more likely going to have a direct 3D issue. It wouldn't even launch. You'll see like the thing at the beginning, the logo, and then crash, right? So why? Because when you go to Documents and in your computer, you go to Documents, My Documents, whatever, there will be a Call of Duty Modern Warfare. What's going to be, you see the reports and you see players. Players is what the shaders catch, installs, and some other information. You can see advanced options and configs and stuff. What you do? Simple. You go and you delete the player folder. Normal configurations. Of course, you have to start at the beginning. You have let me launch it. It'll be like a fresh launch, right? So you got the working game with the working files and no settings. So it's gonna be like launching it from scratch. If you had an issue before, it's probably gonna ask you for a safe mode, and you just click no. You don't want to. I mean, it's up to you. I didn't, because I know it was gonna work right now. You see the logo, you skip through it. I can't skip. That's the first time launch. Like I said, you delete that folder, just go more configurations, you restart from scratch again. This is the solution for when you're having a DirectX issue sometimes. This will just make it work. Hopefully it works. I mean, it connects, because sometimes it takes me like 3 or 4 attempts. So you can see it's installing the shaders. That's good. And see, it's like a brand new start. Go slow. Finance, whatever. And voila. I'm not sure if you guys want me to. I'm gonna start the game regardless, so you can see that the game works. That's why I had the screenshots. Shit. Personal information. Fuck you. Oh god. Alright, so general, just activate whatever you do always, because you have to start it from the beginning. Like if you've never been here, audio, push to talk. Hey, the bindings are there. Hi, I don't shit, it just grabbed the high profile. Okay. I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. No, nope. Particle lightning, nope, 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 nope. Everything, I prefer more frames per second because I have a 240 hertz monitor. I have the Alienware, the IPS panel 240. So I prefer to run everything smooth. I mean, I only care about where is it? Texture resolution high. It looks sweet, looks beautiful. Just least less effects and that's it. 1080p. Yeah, everything's working fine. Controller. Yeah, so we're good to go. If I happen to start to find a match. So, in the meantime, as you can see, players just started again, and it just created a new configuration file for the computer, or for the game on this computer. The game Modern Warfare again. Just you guys see, main. I tried deleting all of this and repairing. Like I said, scan and repair does not work. Don't even try it. Matter of fact, it may actually damage what you have left. So I have like 85, so I'm gonna do one thing. If this is the size that I have, if yours is less than that, you're missing files. Probably. If you're missing just a little bit, like you have 85, 85.3 or 2, more likely you may not have an issue, right? But again, you don't have to copy the whole game, right? Most of the issues comes from here because it's just, this is a compressed file and it's missing information. The game doesn't know when it goes and load it, it doesn't really find it, so therefore it comes like the developer error. There's a missing map of information. If you're just missing one or two, just go to a friend's house, USB, hey, can you give me this file? Go back to your computer and put it on. More likely it's gonna work. Like I said, I recommend to copy the whole game, right? Because it comes with the configs and basically every information that you need. So let's go back into the game. You'll see that it's fine, high quality. There's no textures like loading and not loading. What also happened before as well is that the terrain it wouldn't load. The terrain will be like loading high quality, then no, it begins in small definition, right? Until it buffers. So it's medium and then high. But the glitch is that it goes back to small definition, medium, high, small, medium, high, small, medium, high. And it's quite annoying. And sometimes the textures disappear, and you just can't do anything. I'm gonna exit right now. I think I've proven my point. The game is loading. It's amazing. So there's no issue. There's another issue that the screen goes like completely black, and you just see a small black logo at the bottom. The game wouldn't load. Sometimes by deleting this file and your documents, it may be fixed. But again, sometimes it's just trying to load some information that is missing in your game folder. So that's it, guys. If you like the video, like it and subscribe. I'll be uploading some more content. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading almost nothing lately, but that's the thing, right? It's quite simple. Just copy it from another working computer or uninstall and reinstall and cross your fingers. But if it doesn't, you know the reason why. If Call of Duty developer sees this video, please fix this shit once and for all, right? Just, I mean, a validating file, it's not hard. Scan and repair, it's just scanning for files, and looks like scan and repair only sees if I have the file, not for the size. And that's a big open yes for hackers, because I can just simply edit the files, right? Like I said, I could go over here, I can install these files, just like copy it into my folder, and I can see through walls again, right? And it's not like I modded that. That's the way the game was installed on my computer. I didn't move anything. I didn't do anything. Like you can right click and you see that security, not details. Owners, administrator, computer. Like I didn't edit anything. Well, it doesn't say anything like a Word document would, but chances are I can see through walls if I want to, right? And some other people will too as well. Please don't ask me for this file because I'm not gonna share them. It's a pain in the ass because you can simply you can even see through hills because there's no ground. Like if there you are on the other side of the hill, I can see you. So I'm not gonna be sharing these files. But again, the guys, please, if one of you is watching this video and you fix it, or one of your friends gave you a copy, please upload the game and share it in the comment section so we can all enjoy from there too. You'll be our hero, right? And you'll find a girlfriend maybe because you're gonna be our hero, and we can share you some girlfriends that we have. No, we're not. We're gonna divergent. Anyways, so guys, if you find a solution, I mean, if you find someone to give you the files, right? Upload them, please, for the rest of the community. I have a very slow internet right now, so I can't really promise I can do it. It's beside, if I was experiencing the issues because my internet is choppy, right? So uploading probably it's gonna be like a messy upload too. So guys, that'll be all for this video. It's quite long enough already. I think it's been like 10 minutes, 21 fucking minutes. Holy shit. Alright guys, I apologize. I try to make it as fast as possible, but I have to explain why this is happening so you actually understand why this happens to you and how to prevent it. So guys, if you like the video and subscribe, please. That will help. Fuck, I don't want to edit the video, so I'm lazy right now. It's quite late in the morning. It's like 12 a.m. So guys, like it if you like it, dislike, and subscribe. That will help me. And peace.